You owe me, Mrs. Ryan, $12,000.
I owe you nothing. You were supposed to take care of that little slut, and all you've done is let her dig her claws deeper into my son.
I was supposed to have her prison sentence extended, and that's exactly what I've done. Now, are you going to pay me or not?
Oh, for God's sake, no, I'm not.
You listen to me. First thing in the morning, you will deposit that money in my account as agreed. Because if you don't, I'll arrange for some ex-cons I know to come and visit you here. And when they're through with you, I doubt even if your son will recognise you.
Oh, look, what happened?
I bumped into the door.
Must have been a big bump. My bruises never show up for a day. Then I've got to remember how I did them.
Yeah, well, Kath won't be forgetting how she got hers for a while.
Go away, Janet. Why don't you take a walk somewhere for a while?
Why don't you tell her Connors did it? Why the big secret? Everybody else knows.
I said take a walk.
Is that true, Kath? Did that stinking Rita do that?
It's all right. We'll just forget about it.
Yeah, let them lap up their glory. They know they've got us licked.
No, stinking Rita. She's not going to hurt you again, the mongrel.
Well, madam, I don't know about you, but I can eat a horse.
Oh, and I thought it was just a plain old beef casserole.
McDermott here. The bloke's name's Andrew Hinton, retired military. Ordinary, run-of-the-mill from what I could gather. Well, Ferguson only appeared on the scene just lately.
You let her you bitch! You hurt? Kath, you killed her!
My boys, this place will be ours by morning.
Oh, no! The baby! Something's wrong, lads! Something's wrong! Bitch, you killed a kid! I'll go get this one! I can't lose the kid! You can't!
Someone would have told us how she is by now, eh?
Oh, you know the screws. There's a way of keeping us in suspense. They'll find it.
Didn't hear no ambulance. That might mean she's okay, eh?
She better be. Otherwise, we're going to be doing some trail bike riding over someone's face. I reckon we pick up where we left off. Get Mill to jump him. Take them by surprise while they're not expecting anything.
No, what if Lexi loses her baby? They'll reckon I done it.
Look, we don't know what's happened yet. There's no point worrying. If I didn't know any better, I'd think you cared about what happened to her. Not me. I don't give a stuff. Teach her for being such a big head. I don't like creeps talking about friends of mine like that. Do something, will you? She's hurting me. Anytime, you just say
No, I don't want to make no more trouble.
She means it, Connors.
Did you find out anything about Lex?
Well, I managed to work my way into the sick bay. I said I had a migraine, but you know me, I can
Yeah, well,
talk
so
my
is
way
it
around
serious
anyone.
or not?
She wasn't even there.
Well, did you look in the ward?
No, Lexi, anyway, just poor old Nance and Julie. If Nancy had blood poisoning or something.
Geez, I don't get it. Well, we was just saying we didn't hear no ambulance.
Of course not. Lexi's in with the mums. She's perfectly fine.
The kid's okay too, then?
Perfectly.
Oh.
I mean, that doesn't mean to say that it wasn't a close call. I mean, Sister was furious, and that's why she wants Lexi to spend the night in maternity. She's going to have to learn to be more careful.
Yeah, well, the way I see it, it's others who are going to have to be more careful. Come on, do you want to finish that game, Luce?
Honestly, Lexi, you must think we're all idiots. Just some of you. It's no joke, Lexi. How do you think Jessie'd feel if you'd lost it? Believe me, you might be so lucky next time.
Hey, how about letting some of the gang come up and visit me? I'm gonna go bloody nuts.
Get used to it.
Do you know I never asked you whether you like ice in your... Something wrong, John?
There's that car parked out in the street, the red BMW. I would have thought your neighbour'd park off the street.
Yeah, well, it can't be Jack's. He drives some fancy sports job.
Oh. Well, where was I?
About to lose your second bishop.
Oh, no, I'm not.
You can't do that.
Yes, I can.
Put a dog in the box. Go on.
Get out.
No.
Don't blame him for hating me. It was rotten what I done to Lexi.
No, I thought we agreed that was an accident.
But that's me trouble, Kath. I get all steamed up about something and I just don't know what I'm doing. I know.
Well, maybe I can help you not to get so steamed up.
Bit late for that now. Once they find out what happened, they'll do me for sure.
No one's going to lag on you, Merle.
But they'll send me back to that other place anytime they like.
C Block?
Funny Farm.
Oh, you mean the asylum?
Yeah, you see? You think I'm a real dummy now, don't you?
Of course I don't. I'm your friend, aren't I?
That's why I hate the name Looney.
Come on. There's no need to get so worked up about it.
You don't know what it was like. It was worse than being caught in one of Captain Cosmo's laser beams. At least he didn't go around sticking needles in people and calling them crazy. I'm not crazy, Kath. I just like a few comics and stuff. What's wrong with that?
Nothing at all.
These docs kept asking me what I thought of when I read them. I don't think nothing. Just like looking at them heroes stopping all the baddies from taking over. It doesn't make me a loony, does it, Kath?
You are not a loony, Merle. Far from it.
You're lucky, I reckon, having mates like Janet.
I wouldn't call her a mate exactly. It's just sometimes you have to go along with
I
people.
never had no friends. They all just pretending so I could bam someone. You're not like that, Kath, are you? Just pretending like them others.
I'm not like the others at all.
No. You're me mate.
It scares them.
That one's been screaming all night. How do you sleep anywhere? I mean, it's loud enough to wake a bloody army.
As long as you know it's not yours, you can sleep.
Me aching back.
Oh, not after the fight.
Nah, it's a bloody bed's here. It's either freezing the feet off or kiss my knees all night.
Oh, yes, top dog, you would have a problem.
Listen, why don't we get the workshop to design you a beautiful bed?
Hey, just heard Chuck's getting married tomorrow. You're kidding? No, it's true. Steve told her last night.
Oh, what about a dress? She'll have nothing to wear. I'll have to finish mine now.
We'll buy her one today. Go on, Laurie.
Hey, Maxwell and her mates are coming. They gave me heaps when I passed them. We're going to get them today.
No, we'll wait till after Chucky's wedding. We don't want to miss out on that, eh? No. Then we'll thump the hell out of them, don't you worry. Well, what do you know? The three little porkers, we were just talking about you.
So I gathered.
I want a truce till after Julie's wedding. The last person who called me a chicken still waiting for the scars to heal. We'll settle up after the wedding, 2 days' time.
She didn't waste much time?
Are you agreeing or not?
Fair enough. Oh, what's wrong with now? You heard 2 days' time.
I'll be looking forward to it.
Oh, you're giving in too easy. Oh, use your brains. It gives us 2 more days to get Vicky and Deb back on side. Maybe a couple of others as well.
The only way we'll get them is for her to punch Connors out. The sooner the better.
They'll come round if we offer them some more Coke. You've still got some, haven't you?
Yeah, but it's my own supply. There's no way I'm
We're
sharing that
not
around.
risking trouble for Merle. Just do it.
Hey, Kath, you better hurry. The water's going cold.
Thanks, Merle.
Mr. Parker. Morgan. The bloke drove off about 20 minutes ago. Ferguson's leaving now. Your info was right. She's wearing prison uniform. Will do.
I hope you've got a good explanation.
What are you talking about, lady? I was just about to leave for work.
Don't give me that. You've been following me since yesterday. Now, you tell me what's going on or I call the police.
Couple wouldn't go astray.
Just get on with it.
We can always discuss it outside. I'm sure the neighbours would love to know you're into drug smuggling.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I happen to represent the organisation who supplies Sandra Williams, the one you're getting your stuff from.
Never heard of her.
Had you pegged as a pro. Playing dumbs for the amateurs, lady.
Just get to the point.
That's better. OK, you and your bloke have obviously opened up a nice little...
My bloke is just a friend who put me up when my house was burnt down, that's all.
So you're flying it solo. It doesn't change anything. We hear you've opened up a market in Wentworth. The organisation wants in.
Well, your information is wrong. That was a one-off. I had a debt to repay, and I repaid it.
Oh, it'd be great if life was that simple, wouldn't it?
What's that supposed to mean?
It means you're in too deep. Drug smuggling is a criminal offence, Ferguson.
If you think you can blackmail me...
That's exactly what we are doing. You'll be contacted tonight. Don't make any plans to go out.
The main thing is, are you sure you're up to it?
I never felt better in my life.
Good. All that's left now is a few phone calls, cut through some red tape.
Do you reckon they'll give it the go-ahead? I mean, all the hassles with the parole board and then all this LSD business.
Nothing's impossible. Leave it to me.
I hope so. I don't know how to thank you, Mrs. Reynolds.
Stay a model prisoner till you get your release. That'll be enough.
I'm not going to do anything now to muck it up. Do you know, I wish me mum could be here to see me get married. That'd make it perfect.
Yes, well, maybe this'll make up for it. Looks as though you'll be in Barnhurst a day or two after you're married.
That's fantastic. I mean, I'll really miss me mates and everything, but... Thanks again, Mrs. Reynolds.
Oh. Look, I'm sorry about going off last night, you know, waking you up.
Oh, that's okay.
Hello.
She likes you.
Smiling. Yeah. Hey, maybe she wants something to play with. Do you want a nurse? Nah. Here you go, Tiger. Try this one for size, eh?
Great mum I'm going to be. She's just hungry, that's all.
How can you tell?
Well, the only way a baby can tell you something is to laugh or cry. You get to know the different ways they do it.
Fat chance, eh?
Do you want to come?
Oh,
Here. Have a go. They love it. Makes them feel safe.
yeah, if it's their mum. Haven't dropped her, eh?
Oh, how lovely.
I'm just trying to get the feel for it.
Oh, she's gorgeous.
Prince or princess?
Girl, Tony.
Oh, I could never bring Zoe in here, even if I was staying here.
Oh, you've got a kid too.
Just had her first birthday. Been taken care by Gran. She's my mum. Listen, did I tell you about Julie's wedding? It's all organised for tomorrow.
You're kidding. Oh, that's fantastic. When did all this happen?
Last night, I think we just found out.
Oh, that's wonderful. Hey, what's Steve going to do about the...
He's all sponged up like Grumpy the Dwarf. Oh, dear, you're hungry, aren't you, little prince?
I told you it was easy to tell.
Yeah, guess you just got to learn the sign language.
I've been inside for long enough now to know when the women are up to something. Whatever it is this time, they're going to great lengths to hide it from me. All I've been able to find out is that it'll take some time to organise. My one hope is that I can talk them out of doing something they may regret.
No answer? No, he's probably catching up on old friends. Or job hunting. Can't see Marty sitting around for long. No. Were you serious last night? About leaving? Oh, I don't know. Maybe if I was the type of person that could scream or smash the crockery, I wouldn't let it get me down so much. Yes, I know what you mean. But don't do anything rash. About leaving, I mean, not smashing the plates. God, I'd send you a carton a week just to keep you here.
I'll keep you up to it.
Morning. Morning, Miss Ferguson.
I hear we're having an instant wedding. Not to mention the pushing through of an undeserved transfer.
The department approved it.
Oh, what did you bribe them with?
Staff room.
Egbert's a known troublemaker, a file's full of it.
Right, Andrea. Yes, I'll let her know.
I called in a few favours, if you'd like to know.
Is that so? Well, obviously the department didn't approve if you had to use those tactics.
That was reception. Mrs. Ryan's here to see you.
Oh, probably about the wedding arrangements.
Well, she can't be too happy about them. Andrea said she's in quite a state, demanding to see you.
Guess we should have smashed our mugs instead of rinsing them.
But you must. They don't know what they're getting themselves into. How could they? They're far too young.
They're old enough to know their own minds, Mrs. Ryan.
I can't agree. My God, this is my son's future we're talking about.
Also Julie Egbert's, in case you've forgotten.
Well, of course, what I meant was...
I really can't see the point in continuing this discussion. Andrew, will you send the duty officer to my office, please?
Why is it so hard to get through to you people?
Mrs. Ryan, I know you've got your son's best interests at heart, but the fact is they're both determined to go through with it, and there is nothing we can do to stop it, assuming we wanted to.
Well, I do.
I've got a very busy day ahead of me, and I
Mrs.
cannot
Reynolds,
afford...
please, you've got to step in.
I already have. I've recommended to the department they let the wedding go ahead.
You wanted me, Governor?
Yes, see Mrs. Ryan out, will you? Don't worry, I'm sure everything will work out for the best.
I knew I was wasting my time. Public servants. Puppets.
Not all of us, Mrs. Ryan. By the way, have you been to your bank?
The money's in your account.
Glad to see you kept your head and didn't tell the Governor about our conversations.
Frankly, Miss Ferguson, I wish I'd never spoken to you.
Well, there's still time to stop the wedding. It'll just cost you a little bit more, that's all.
I'm not interested.
Well, you think about it. In the meantime, I'll set the ball rolling. Call it a goodwill gesture.
When I walked in, she was holding one of the babies, calm as you like, completely in her element.
Well, I'll be buggered. Lexi in Wonderland.
Oh, I just wish. Now I'm just being silly. It is prison after all.
What?
Oh, I just wish things could be the same for Lexi as they are for Julie. Perfect fairy tale, man in her life. Whole world trying to keep them apart and true love winning out.
You left off one thing, the honeymoon. Word is, Renault's swanning a conjugal suite for him.
Hey, yeah. I hear they've done it up real special.
Not to mention a couple of half-sawn-off legs on the bed. Did the earth move for you too, darling?
I heard the good news.
Hey, did Renault find out it was Max who gave you the acid?
Nah, listen, I'm getting a transfer to Barnhurst after the wedding. That's what I came to tell you. I'll be able to see lots of Steve.
Oh, beauty. Hey, listen, don't worry about Maxwell. I already gave her a thumping for what she did.
Oh, Rita.
Oh, don't worry. You don't want morons like her spoiling your fairy tale romance. Right, Laurie?
Oh, Julie, I can't wait.
It's you. We've got some talking to do, Maxwell.
Look, I'm not feeling very well.
You're not organising very well either. I hear you blew a perfect opportunity to do Connors. You're not going soft on me, are you?
Who told you?
Nothing goes on in here that I don't hear about. Now, why didn't you let Jones finish her off?
I couldn't. The minute she saw what happened to Lexi, she crumpled.
And you let a perfect opportunity slip by. Oh, I had big hopes for this partnership when I set it up, Maxwell, and you have let me down badly.
There'll be other opportunities.
Then you'd better see that there are, because I've taken a hell of a risk with you in setting up... Oh, no, you don't.
What's going on? I was just going to the toilet. There are a law against that, isn't there?
Yes, there is, listening to other people's conversations. Now, how much did you hear?
Nothing, I
How
swear.
much?
Nothing I haven't heard before. Right, Kath?
I had to. The women were asking questions. I needed some backup for this story about my sister-in-law, so they wouldn't think you were involved.
Just trying to do the right thing by you, Miss Ferguson.
Then show me. I want Egbert's wedding disrupted, totally. And I want Jenkins and Connors blamed for it.
God, you don't want much, do you?
We'll do it. Guaranteed.
Hey, come and have a squeeze at Higgsy's little kid. Name's Tony.
No, I read the kids don't like too many people around them. It upsets them.
Oh, a wives' tale. They love it. It gives them an audience. Hey, okay, if Julie has a go.
Sure.
There you go. She's sleeping.
What if I drop her? She'll be fine. Are you getting hitched inside?
Yeah, it's all happened real fast.
Oh, she's gorgeous.
Yeah, look at this.
They all do that, Max.
Uh-oh. I think she's done something. Yeah.
I'll change.
Mummy make you all dry again. You know, this is really fun. I'm really getting into this.
You're going to be a great mum, Lex.
Oh, yeah, sure. Geez, I'm going to miss you, Chook. I'm going to miss you.
I'll write to you from Barnhurst, I promise.
Oh. Hey,
How many kids are you and Steve going to have, 4 or 10?
Probably 2.2. They reckon that's the national average.
Oh, Chucky. You know, it really scared me when I thought I'd lost the kid. Probably the best thing that's happened to me. Apart from you making me cut down on my smoking, eh?
Listen, I better go. They said I could only have 5 minutes.
Yeah, well, I'm glad you're all right, eh?
Listen, they're not going to make you stay here during the wedding, are they? Because I was going to ask you if you'd been my bridesmaid.
Oh, yeah? Oh, fantastic. Nah, Hall let me out, no worries. I mean, someone's got to make sure you get there on time. See ya.
I warned you not to let her find out. Oh, it didn't do any harm, did it? We still got her on side.
By the skin of our teeth.
Yeah, well, so what if she buys out? We go it alone.
Oh, just like that, huh?
Yeah. I've been sussing out some of the girls this morning. I was right. All they're waiting for is for Looney to flatten Connors.
I told you not to call her that.
Jeez, for someone who wants to survive in this dump, you sure got a funny way of going about it.
Hello, Mother.
Do you want to see the new wedding dress we bought, Julie?
Not particularly.
Oh, come on, Mother. It's going to happen. There's no stewing over it.
Absolutely gorgeous. Julie will love it.
Oh, she better. I'll blame you for choosing it if she doesn't. Oh, it's a pity Hope's missing out on the big day.
How do you know it'll even fit her?
She told me her size. Any adjustments can be done on the day, right?
Honestly, Stephen, how can you be so determined to go through with this charade? The girl's nothing but a common criminal.
Mother!
It'll be a disaster. She'll ruin your life. She'll take everything away from you.
Take me away from you, you mean?
How can you say that?
Look, Mother, he can't stay home forever.
Well, what do you want me to do? Tell you what I think of the dress? How lovely she'll look?
Not if it upsets you.
Good, because it's ugly. Ugly!
Mother!
Heather's managed to get the stain out of the dress.
I know.
I'm sorry. Stephen, try and understand. The situation has got me to the point of desperation. I can't get it out of my mind. I can't sleep. It's like watching you wreck your life with drugs or with...
Alcohol. Mother, tomorrow morning, Julie and I are getting married. We want you to be there.
Your presence is requested at the marriage of Miss Julie Egbert to your son at Wentworth Detention Centre.
Stop it!
Must you humiliate me as well as degrade yourself?
I'm sorry you see it that way, but nothing's going to stop this marriage. If you can't accept that, I can't stay here.
I want to speak to Miss Joan Ferguson, please. It's urgent.
Oh, who am I kidding?
What do you mean?
This just isn't good enough. This is your wedding day, the most glamorous day of your life, and I'm sending you out into it looking like that.
Maybe it's me hair.
Oh, no, it's not you. It's the dress. It's so ordinary. There's only one thing for it.
What?
You'll have to postpone the wedding.
You can't be serious.
Of course I am. I could do it, but not with that rag.
Where are you going?
Going to see Mrs. Reynolds about the postponement.
No, wait. Look, I didn't say anything before, but Steve's organising a dress, or his sister is. She might be.
Well, why didn't you say anything?
Oh, you seem to be having such a good time. I didn't know how to tell you. You're disappointed, aren't you?
Heavens, no.
There's lots of other things to organise. Flowers and decorations, the breakfast.
The trousseau. Don't say another word. I'll arrange everything. Do you know what? If we took a plunge in this neckline like this, it'd be ideal for your first evening together. Or maybe even as a going-away outfit.
No.
Silly me. Well, maybe it'll do for visiting days. You see, you must look your best for him every time he sees you. This is not going to be like a normal marriage. It's going to be much more romantic. Don't you think? What's wrong?
Hiccups.
Oh, pre-wedding jitters. Don't worry about it.
I'll get it.
Hello?
Joan Ferguson, please.
Speaking.
Joan, this is Harry Parker. I'd like to talk to you.
In relation to what, Mr. Parker?
Harry, I like to be on a first-name basis with my business associates.
We are not business associates.
That's what I want to talk to you about.
I'm not interested.
128 Mansell Street, Suite 3.
I said I'm not interested.
In half an hour.
Now we'll have a light breakfast because I don't want you getting the hiccups, and then we'll have makeup at 8 and into the dress by 9. It is all arranged, isn't it?
Yeah, it'll be here in the morning.
Oh, well, that's good. I'd rather it be here now, but never mind. And then we'll be back here a little bit after 10.
Then you'll be spliced by 11, off to the conjugal suite by 12, and by 12:15, I'll stay on it.
What's keeping him?
Delicacy, I hope.
Don't! Stop it!
You won't be saying that at 12:15.
Come on, we'll get rehearsed.
You don't have to rehearse it. You take it like a pig.
You're going to Come on, top dog, you're the minister.
Woo, woo! He is got here, got here. Wow, cool. How's the little mother? You okay?
Yeah, sure. Hey, what are you doing? Rehearsing the wedding.
Without me, I am the bridesmaid, if you don't
Not
mind.
in your condition. You're going to be matron of honour. Now, go on, out there and make an entrance.
You're
right. Now, come on, Roach will give us a cue. Ready?
Right, okay. Ready?
La, da, da, da. Come on. Da, together. Pause. This is your big day. We're going to be joined together in one to share each other's lives, to love each other, and live happily ever after.
Hey, is it 12:15 yet?
Captain Marvellous has dedicated his miraculous.
Oh, you read for a while. It's hard.
Captain Marvellous has dedicated his miraculous powers to constant war against the evil of criminals who would prey on the helpless and the innocent.
Go on.
Later. Only you have to do the reading, all right? It's the only way you'll learn.
The only way she's going to learn is with a brain transplant. Get lost. I've got business to talk over.
Her name is Merle. Now ask properly.
Yeah, right. Do you mind? I want to talk to Kat.
Just for a while.
Don't talk to her like that.
Ever. What do you want?
The coke's almost run out. We need more. We keep the supply up and we've got Vicky and Debbie back on side.
Until the first sign of trouble.
I'm getting to that. First up's the coke. You've got to get the freak to bring more in.
She'll never buy that, not regularly.
No dope, no backup. That's the first condition.
What else?
The girls want to see that Rita can be, reasoned with.
How?
You get Looney to beat the hell out of her.
No.
What?
That's out.
What do you think she's here for? That's why the freak got her transferred.
I'll think of something else.
We're talking about Rita and Alice, not Snugglepot and Cuddle Pie. There is nothing else. You've got to use Looney.
All right. But my way.
It gives me the creeps the way you act with that nufty. Getting her comics and reading to her. Why?
Get out of here. I've got some thinking to do.
And then, when we saw that you were a prison officer, I thought, perfect woman for the job.
Am I supposed to be flattered?
Sure. Smuggling dope takes brains. And a cool head. I picked you for having both right off.
Very flattering. Why should I get involved in drug running?
Joan, don't make me blow the whistle on you.
I won't take it in. I won't risk it.
For me.
I won't do anything that'll land me behind bars.
Joan, you got no house, no insurance money, and no savings. Push me and I'll have to see to it that you got no job. Believe me, you've got a reason. Now, I'll arrange the courier and tell you when they're coming in. You get them and the stuff inside and arrange distribution and collection of the money afterwards.
How?
Cash and signed bank withdrawal forms. Now, here's an advance. Put it away for your old age. Joan, you're not thinking.
I wouldn't be if I took a cheque. Cash up front or nothing.
I knew we could do business.
Do I have a choice?
None. But that's good. Easier on your conscience.
away from head to toe and drunk as a stone. Where was your sister? At the church. Been there 2 hours. Oh, you idiot. Yeah, and she didn't have the time to spare. She's already 8 months gone.
Jeez, I hope nothing like that happens to Steve.
Not a chance.
It could, you know. I remember it happened to a boy in the bank once. The police found him in the park in the middle of the night without any clothes on, and they arrested him.
Oh, you sure he'd been to a stag night?
Yeah, of course he had. What else would he be doing in the middle of a park in the middle of the night without any clothes? Oh, you mean he might have been a bit... No, I don't think so. I think it was a stag night. Mind you, none of the other boys had been invited. I didn't even know he had a girlfriend, but then I never thought that he would have been the one that would end it. Right? Lurch? Right?
Oh, you should have left her a towel.
Oh, come on, spoil the fun.
Good morning, Miss Ferguson.
Wilkinson, you'll be getting a visitor this morning.
Yeah? Who?
Your sister.
Business call.
She'll be bringing you a package. Don't bungle it.
You can count on me.
You haven't got new clothes on, have you?
Shh! Not so loud. Don't say a word. It's a secret, all right?
Everything all right, Mel? Well, say something.
Well, I'm real hungry.
Well, better go and have some breakfast.
Janet told me about her visitor.
Unload it as soon as it gets in.
Some of the women want credit.
No credit. If they haven't got cash, give them bank slips.
Well, how am I supposed to arrange?
I'll supply them.
You surprised me.
No?
I spent half the night trying to figure out how to get you to bring more stuff in. I didn't think you'd go for it. And then bingo, all off your own bat.
I can be very enterprising.
Or money hungry.
There's more at stake here than money. You pull this off and Connors will be all through.
And if it blows up in our faces?
If it blows up, it's in your face and the governor's.
I see. You'd like that, wouldn't you?
More than you know. Now, what about the wedding?
Well, I've arranged something.
I don't want details. Just action.
You know, I have to hand it to you, Miss Ferguson. You're smart. In a repulsive sort of way.
Give him heaps. Well, if it couldn't be me, I'm glad it was you.
Just so glad Lex isn't here. I think I'm going to cry.
No, you're not.
Just stay in bed. It's the only thing for it. D'accord. Adieu, mon cher. Oh, yes, it's flu, all right. He felt it coming on last night.
Oh, what a pity. He'll miss the wedding. Well, that's the roster's done.
Oh, molto grazie.
You don't mind that double shift on Thursday?
Oh, mais non.
Joyce, what is this?
What's what?
All these snippets of French and Italian.
Oh, I thought you'd never ask. Oh, I've been dying to tell everyone. Remember that money that Mervyn won in the cookery contest? Well, we're going overseas on it.
Wonderful. Where?
Oh, all the places on the back of the perfume bottles. The clearance came for our leave of absence this morning.
Oh, you'll have a marvellous time.
Merci beaucoup.
And you deserve it.
Molto grazie.
Mrs. Pringle, take your tea break, please.
Oh, ta.
I'll take over here, Mrs. Morris. You can start your rounds.
Oh, it's all right. I've another 15 minutes here.
Just sign in over there, please. I'd prefer you went now. This wedding's got those women quite overexcited.
Oh, I don't think so, Joan. I think there's no
not
need...
prepared to take any chances, Mrs. Morris.
Oh, all right.
Yes?
I want to see Janet Williams. I'm her sister. Miss Ferguson?
Yes, that's right. I'll have to check your bag. You're early.
So?
So next time be here right on the minute, understand? Yes, well, everything seems to be in order.
It's just a game. Understand?
Like tying cans and bottles to the back of a car.
Right, but Julie's not going anywhere, so we can't do that.
Oh, no. Anyway, this will be better. I'm going to go and tell the others.
No, Merle. This is a very secret game. It's just between you and me and Janet.
Oh, why do we have to tell her?
I see your point. But we don't leave Janet out of anything.
Right.
You run along now, not a word.
Oh, nah. I'll keep secrets real good.
Guess what my little sister brought in for us.
Good.
I reckon we ought to do a quality control test, don't you?
There's no time for that. We've got a busy day ahead of us. Debbie and Vicky will distribute this. I've arranged it with them.
Like hell.
Shut up and listen. We won't be able to do it. There's a good chance that by the end of the day we'll be in solitary. All for a good cause.
What are you talking about?
The wedding. I've figured out how to wreck it.
Well, forget it. There's no way I'm going to the pound over some bloody wedding.
We won't be lonely. Connors and Jenkins will be up there with us. In fact, with some luck, they'll be up there alone.
That'd leave the field wide open.
For us.
Do I look sufficiently mother of the groomish?
You look wonderful. Thank you, Mother.
That tie's a mess.
Yeah.
Where's Heather?
Oh, she's taking the dress in. She's going to meet us there.
Do you know I haven't done this since you were at school?
Mother, are you really reconciled to Julie and me?
It's what you want.
For a while there, I thought I might be gaining a wife and losing a mother.
You don't know mothers.
I underestimated you.
You know I'm only worried about your welfare, don't you, darling?
I know.
What time is it? I don't want to be late.
Nonsense. Of course you want to be late. It's traditional. It's bad luck for the bride to be on time.
Yeah, I forgot.
You look lovely.
Thanks, Laurie. Thanks for everything.
Oh, I haven't done anything. When I think of that potato sack I was putting him in, I could just die.
Don't. You've thought of everything.
Oh, no, I haven't been to too much trouble. I just love it. No.
What?
I forgot.
What?
Something old, something new, something borrowed, something blue.
Oh, is that all?
Is that all? It's vital.
Really?
You have to have one of each. It's terribly bad luck not to.
Well, everything I'm wearing's new.
Well, then you're going to have something old. Got a missile?
A what?
Carry this.
What is it?
It's a book of Grimm's fairy tales, but never mind. No one will know.
Well, this is old and borrowed, so all I need now is something blue.
No, you've got to have 4 separate things. It's terribly bad luck not to. Here we are. We must have something of Lexi's. I think she'd like that. Okay. You tie this around the bouquet, and I'll find you something blue.
Right. I'm so nervous I can hardly tie it.
Oh, that's awfully good luck. It's the most dreadfully bad luck of all for the bride not to be nervous.
Really?
Oh, here we are. You might find it here somewhere. Put it on. It's pale blue, but at least it's blue.
I'm already wearing one.
Take it off.
Oh, I have to go to the rec room, make sure the flowers are all right.
Oh, no. I'll do that.
Why?
Steve might see you. It's the worst possible luck of all for the groom to see the bride before the wedding. Catastrophic.
Catastrophic. I never dreamed weddings had so many pitfalls.
Have you checked it all, Joyce?
Oh, yes. Yes, everything's fine, except the flowers haven't arrived.
I mean, have you checked it for security?
Oh, yes. Yes, of course. Oh, weddings make me so dithery. Yes, everything's fine.
Oh, sorry. Just making a last-minute check.
How's the bride?
Transformed with a little help from La Maison Nuptiale.
Oh, oui, c'est merveilleux.
The flowers. Where are the flowers?
Relax, relax. Mrs. Pringle's looking after them.
Oh, bother, so I am.
I hear this is your handiwork.
Oh, no. Everyone's helped. Well, I guess we made a few suggestions, but it was the others, really. Well, I better get back. Isn't it thrilling?
I didn't want you playing a game. Tough, because I'm playing in a hurry. I've had enough. No, wait. Sorry. I'm taking too seriously, okay? All right. Right. You count up to 100. I've got to get to the shower. 1, 2. Make it 50. 1, 2, 3.
Everything's under...
Looking for someone?
What's this?
The end of a truce.
Where's Julie?
Hidden. Tell that to Rita and Alice and tell them to come to the shower block. Alone.
We're at the wedding.
What wedding?
And that brings it all up to date, except for the report on Sullivan. Well, you certainly look the part. How do you do,
Ryan. Amy Ryan. I'm Stephen's mother. You must be Anne Reynolds.
Yes, I'm very pleased to meet you.
You have to sign in, Mother. Everything okay?
Fine. How are you feeling?
Oh, like a groom, I think.
Well, enjoy it. Next stage is an old married man.
Thank you, Mrs. Reynolds. Stephen mustn't know.
No, of course not.
I was
I
upset.
understand. You've come to realise Julie's a lovely girl.
Mother, you'll have to go through a security check. This is Joan Ferguson, the Deputy Governor. My mother.
Sorry, Mrs. Ryan. It's unusual procedure for a wedding.
Well, it's quite an unusual wedding.
Nevertheless, I'm sure it's going to be a very happy day.
34. And when the bell rings, I want you all to walk down to the rec room. No running and no noise. This is Julie's day, so we don't want to ruin it for her.
We will, they go and dress like this.
Oh, well, that's a departmental decision. There's nothing we can do about that, I'm afraid. Now, look, where are Connors and Jenkins?
I think they're out helping Julie. I think they just want to have a look at her dress, you know.
But they should be here. Oh, well, I suppose this is a day we all want to remember.
I think we can guarantee that.
Where the hell is she?
I don't like it, Reed. Some kind of trap.
I said just the two of you. You, fairy godmother, out. Go on. And don't say anything. We don't want the screws finding out. What is this?
Oh, just a little game.
What have you done to Chalk? Where is she, Maxwell? It's all part of the game. Mel was
Shut
having
up. All right. Why don't you just step inside and we'll talk about it? That's what you want, isn't it?
Now, get him! Mooney should be here. I'll kill us. I'm gonna kill you, Maxwell. What have you done with her?
Come on, where is she? I'll cut your skull off. Help! Help! Break it up! Break it up! Now, what the hell is going on? A setup.
He used to give me roses. I wish he could again. But that was on the outside, and things were different then. On the inside, the sun still shines, and the rain falls down. But the sun and rain are prisoners too when morning comes around. Last night I dreamed we were together, sharing